Hi everybody, welcome back to Threads by Number. My name is Mandy. You can kind of see Sprocket right there. He decided to join us for a video this morning. This is Flosstube number 13. Lucky number 13, you guys. I have lots to talk to you about today. I have a finish, but not the one that you think that I have finished. Stitch Mania plans and a bunch of whips that I've made progress on, and I'll explain why or how. And a bunch of birthday haul. So let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Every time that I work in an office and people are like, we're in a meeting and we have, let's get down to business, all the millennials are like, to defeat the Huns. Anyways, okay, I'm getting sidetracked and this video is going to end up being like 3 hours long if I'm not careful. So Debbie and I were originally going to do this project as a stitch along, and I said, hey, let's do this for Stitch Mania, because I was really excited to do a new project, but I didn't know which one to do. So this is the project. It was originally a mystery sampler, but it's been out for a number of years, so if you haven't seen it, I apologize, but you can still get Lizzie Kate designs on 123stitch.com. And no, this video is not sponsored by them. But a lot of my stitching, all my Lizzie Kate stuff now comes from 123 Stitch. So, and we got matching stitching bags. I think I showed you this in my last video. But this is my progress for this week. And my original plan was to just do this during the week and then do a new project over the weekend. But I don't want to stress myself out with having a million more whips, and I can't. I'm already stressed enough with school and work and the pandemic. I don't need this. So I'm going to do this. This border takes a hot minute, so I might just do more of the words and then come down on this side. I'm having so much fun stitching this. This is 4 days worth of work. I did not work on it yesterday because I was reading one of the Bridgerton novels and I finished it. I started it yesterday. I finished it yesterday. If you've watched the series, get the books. And Tuesday I went to work, so I didn't feel like stitching when I got home. It was just, I would have made mistakes and I probably would have cried. So that's my progress. That's going to be my only project for the month of May. Now, I got bored stitching Buzz Off. So I'm still stuck on the beehive, but I did make a tiny little bit of progress on it. So maybe in June, I'm thinking June this will be finished. But I didn't know which project to work on. I was in a weird place in April, being stuck at home from surgery and with COVID. I did get my vaccine, my first shot, so excited about that. I get my second one in August, unless deliveries for vaccines ramps up. So what I was doing was, and now I'm going to have allergies. I have this app. It's called Tiny Decisions. And if I can't decide which project to work on, I use this. I hit the button. And then it will say, oh, Tired Trio. Yep, I got Tired Trio. So then I'll pull out Tired Trio. I'll work on that for the day. And if I still want to work on it the next day, then I work on it the next day. And then I'll spin the wheel again if I don't. So I have made some serious progress on some projects. Haunted Trio was one of them. And so I ended up finishing this guy in 2-3 days. The house took a hot minute. So it took me about 2-3 days, because I think I was working on it right before I got my vaccine, and then the day after my vaccine, I was just out for the count. So I didn't actually, I was sick. Like, immune response, perfect. And if that was only the tiny little taste of COVID, then give me the other shot in my arm right now, because I was miserable for like 2 days. I also made progress on Four Seasons by Lizzie Kate. This might be another year of Lizzie Kate finishes and projects. Because let's be honest, I've got a ton of Lizzie Kate. So I finished Summer. That one only took me a couple days. It took me a day just to stitch the lawn. And then, so now I started working on Autumn, and I got bored. So I spun the wheel again. And this time I ended up with Coming to America. And that one is back in timeout. I did not make as much progress as I would have liked. Now I've got threads coming everywhere. It's from the fabric. Okay, so Coming to America. Okay, so you'll probably be able to see this. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so I did this row, and then I did this part here. Okay, and I had also done this part, and then another name up top here. And then I realized that I was one hole off. So I had to take out almost all of my progress, all because it was back here where I made the mistake. So I was like, nope, I'm not fighting with this right now. I took the thread out, and I contacted Liz. I said, send me another Oscar, because with my luck, now I am going to run out. So this one's back in timeout a little bit. And then, so I spun the wheel again, because I didn't know which one to start or to work on. And I got Snow Village. Finally. I'm very excited about this one. I finished this just in time for Stitch Mania. Like, I finished this square on the 30th. And I can tell you right now, I'll probably need more white. Can you sit down? Just sit. Sit down, buddy. You're not jumping over my stitching right now. Oh, you're going to try. All right. Go. Go. So, yes, I'm really enjoying this. And it's DMC white, so I'm not overly concerned about it. And if it doesn't match perfectly, then I kind of have a way to fudge it a little bit. And I do that with hand-dyed threads as well. So if I have two skeins that don't precisely match, I will use, or from different dye lots, I will use my 2 strands from one, and then on my next bit, I will use 2 strands of the other one, just so that it kind of meshes. And I had to do that with Bee's Knees, because I ran out of thread like 3 or 4 times. I don't know how we miscalculated it, but now I'm just going to always buy extra thread, because I can always sell the thread after, right? So it's not the end of the world. All right, so I talked about those. Let's go to birthday haul. I'm excited about birthday haul. Okay, let's go. This is completely kitted up. This guy, it's Time to Bloom. It's a pincushion. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it into a pincushion. We will see, but it's super cute. Totally kitted. Just uses DMC. It was just easier for me to get it completely kitted from Iowa. I know the threads, DMCs, are a little bit more expensive, but I'm okay with that. Then I got the Plum Street salt boxes. And I saw somebody doing them all on one piece of fabric. So here's spring, winter, summer. Now, I talked to Liz about this morning, and because I'm not American, I'm not living in the States, even though Andy is there. I might just make this into a Canada flag and then put a maple leaf button there and then take out the 1786. I could put Canada's birthday here and then just change the American flag here to like red and white. Oh, and then there's also autumn, and I'll take out the 1650 as well. But I can make this look more Canadian. And then I have the fabric, and I have all the DMCs. Yeah, right. I have all the threads for this one. So this one's gonna be a project and a half, and I'm not starting this one until I have at least two bigger projects done. I also have Robin Discovery. This one is another one of the ones from the it's from one of the new ones. I'm sorry, I totally blanked out. Sprocket distracted me. This is one of the new designs too for the year. Very excited. And again, it's all kitted up, mostly DMC, it looks like. And I've got the fabric, and I'm gonna say it's a 28 count. 28 count even weave. Excited for that. Let's see. Ooh. Now, presents from Andy. Okay, so here's the story. I asked him for stitching, and he said, okay, fine. And I said, just pick whatever. He says, oh, so I get to pick whatever I want. I want you to stitch. I'm like, oh, God, no. So I called Liz and Sherry. I said, look, Andy is busy with spring planting, but he's going to come down. Help him choose something that you know I would like. He likes it when I stitch animals and stuff. So maybe pick some of those. And so I called again like the day before he was going, and I said, these are like 3 or 4 of the designs that I would like. So he picked 2 and kitted up 2, and normally he only kits up 1. So I'm feeling extra loved today for my birthday. So this is one of them. I'm just missing this color, but it's on its way. I talked to Liz this morning, so it's on its way. Come on up. So this is the pattern, and it's all kitted up except for I'm missing Gentle Arts tin bucket. And the fabric is so pretty. I love it. I don't know if it will really show. It's kind of a mauve color and dyed. I'm excited to do this one. So maybe after Stitch Mania is done, it's going in my wheel as soon as Stitch Mania is done, because I'm excited to stitch this one. And then he also got me Cow Pile. This one right here. I love the cows. Love them. And again, it's all kitted up with the fabric. The fabric is kind of smushed now. Here's the fabric. It's very nice. I love it. And all the threads, adorable. And then he also surprised me with Green Gables, because he showed this to me and I said, oh, can you put it in my layaway bag? And Andy's like, he paid for it. So this was a nice surprise in the parcel that he gave me. And he also sent me a little figurine he built, but that's upstairs. And I'm not running back upstairs to grab it right now. So Anna Green Gables, and those who know me know that I am obsessed with Anna Green Gables. My sister knows that I love stitching bags. So she and her husband got me 2. They gave me the money to pick out 2. So I have this one, which is great because I'm a barista, right? And I do love my coffee. And I put Birds and the Bees, this one right here, in the bag. That might change. I haven't quite decided. But right now that's one of the projects that's going to live in there. And then this one. I've been wanting this bag for a while. For like a year. And this is the bag. These are all from Little Boat 88. Her bag's amazing. And they all come with little needle minders. And I mean, this guy is so cute. Adorable. I have Llama Lump or Yama Lump. I had a professor that he was teaching Mesoamerican archaeology, and if we said llama, he had our heads. Kind of like the Aztecs. I'm kidding. And then Kim also knew it was my birthday. Because I asked her to put the coffee one aside for me, because if my sister hadn't given me the money for it, then I would have bought the bag for myself. She sent me this Mary Poppins bag as a present. I love her. Kim, you are the best. I send everybody who wants a bag your way. And the Milk and Cream Company is the one that's currently living in there. I think that may be all my birthday haul right now. I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't put my finger on it. So we'll just leave it with that. Today I have to make some bread and take his nibs for a WALK. I refuse to say that word in his presence. And then I'm going to stitch because I go back to work again tomorrow, and I'm working all weekend. So everybody, thank you for joining me. I will do another update hopefully next week with more Stitch Mania, and maybe I will have a bit more haul. I did put an order in with 123 Stitch. It was only a couple patterns and an embellishment kit for a pattern that I was gifted. But those will have to live in my kitted projects box. I might actually have to go and get a proper basket or something, because otherwise it's in random boxes right now, and I want to try and keep everything together as much as I possibly can. So happy Stitch Mania to those that are participating, and let me hear about what you're doing for Stitch Mania, and I will see you hopefully in a week. Stay safe, be kind, and we'll see you later. Bye.